Coming to mechanism of heartbeat, we have auricular systole, ventricular systole. Systole signifies contraction. Heart diastole. Diastole means relaxation. Heartbeat. Coming to the auricular systole. First of all, from complete body, impure blood comes in right auricle through superior and inferior vena cava, which are also known as pre and post caval veins. Similarly, pure blood comes in the left auricle by pulmonary vein. Both the auricles contract, which is called systole. Therefore, their blood comes into respective ventricles through tricuspid and bicuspid valve. Coming to ventricular systole or contraction of the ventricle. Both the ventricles contract. The tricuspid and the bicuspid valves are closed, which prevents backflow of blood into the auricles. Contraction of tricuspid and bicuspid valve produces a sound which is heard as lub. It is a slow sound and is for a long time. Blood enters into pulmonary aorta and carotid systemic arch. From the right ventricle, blood enters into pulmonary aorta, and from the left ventricle, blood enters into carotid systemic arch. The semilunar valves are closed in order to prevent backflow of blood into the ventricles. The closure of the semilunar valves produces a second sound which is heard like a dup. It is a loud sound and for a short period. Cardiac output depends upon the amount of blood which comes out from the left ventricle only. Heart diastole, that is the relaxation of the heart. Volume of the heart increases as the heart tends to relax. By sucking pressure, blood comes into the auricles with the help of veins. This is a diagrammatic representation of the heart. You can see the vena cavas, the pulmonary veins, the pulmonary arteries, the left ventricle and the right ventricle. This is the representation of the flow of blood from the heart into the lungs and from the heart into the body. From the right atrium, blood enters the right ventricle. From the right ventricle, blood enters the pulmonary arteries through which it is carried to the lungs. In the lungs, blood is purified and the pure blood enters the left atrium. From the left atrium, the pure blood enters the left ventricle, and from the left ventricle, it is supplied to all parts of the body through aorta. Heartbeat. The spontaneous and rhythmic contraction and relaxation of heart to pump out blood and to receive blood is known as heartbeat. The systole and the diastole are collectively known as heartbeat. Starting from SA node, the beat stimulates AV node. The AV node stimulates bundle of His, and the bundle of His stimulates Purkinje fibers, which stimulates the ventricles. Heartbeat is of two types. Neurogenic beat, which originates in the nervous system. Example, lower animals like arthropods, annelids, which includes cockroach. Myogenic heartbeat, which originates in the muscles. Example, vertebrates and mollusk. However, heartbeat is always under the control of medulla oblongata. The sympathetic nervous system accelerates heartbeat, whereas the parasympathetic nervous system inhibits heartbeat through vagus nerve, the distribution of the impulse. As we just seen, it originates from the SA node, comes to the AV node, the bundle of His, branch of bundle of His, and finally to the Purkinje fibers. Pulse. Pulse frequency and heart rate are identical, that is, they are 72. Pulse can be felt in superficial arteries as in radial artery, which is present in the wrist. The cardiac output. The amount of blood pumped by the heart per minute is known as cardiac output. Heartbeat is 72. Pumped out blood is 70 ml per beat. Multiplying the two, we get the cardiac output, which is approximately 5 liters. That is, about 5 liters of blood is pumped in a minute.